Yeah, alright, so I'm in this tuning all the way down the whole step, so it'll be for you. Anyway, so G, we're going, we're hitting the whole chord, and we're using this shape, so we end up playing C. Big key chill in there, so when we talked about this week, A, it was fingernail, B, it was just kind of straight in at the string rather than down at the string, which then makes these harder to reach correctly, so it can be this never-ending troubleshooting thing, or just go straight in at the strings, not down at them or up under them. Cool, so that's what's going on there, but it was mostly just a fingernail. So we go, at the very beginning we've got, which is really fun to play like a, but for all intents and purposes we're going to assume we can do this, and just pick it up from, So here what we're doing is, we're going the way we had thought the guitar was going to work. That's what we do when we're playing single notes, as opposed to like where I'd have a hard time not being able to fifth string. So it goes pick, wind up, It's gonna, you're really gonna want to go just loose as a goose. So he does that twice, and I want you to just get sick good at that before you move on, because really shows us everything we're going to be doing in the song, aside from we hit a fifth string bass note here and there. So do this once and then stop until it becomes easy. Then do it twice total and stop until it becomes easy. And then only then loop it. That's how we actually put it into your long-term memory. Everybody prematurely wants to just be like, full time. So, this is a really important distinction. Just the section where you just go over with adequate conscious headspace to focus on what you're doing. And getting to the point where you can do it once really easily. And then rather than going straight to looping it, do it twice total. Stop, reset. That'll become easy after 2 to 4 times. And then loop it. And I want you to be really excellent at going before you move on. If you want to, you can start throwing in some fifth string bass notes too, just to be like, these are things that I do. Just fuck around with G in general and get used to that. So that's what we're doing for the intro to the song. And picking up at the top of the verse, we've got chord. And there, we can leave our pinky, so it'll sound and anticipate the next chord, but I think he's just going. So here we would be theoretically trying to miss the first string, but just swing away, and if you're going to try to hit everything with the first string, still make it, a normal strum. That's something that you just can't will yourself to do, so if we end up hitting worst thing, we don't mind. So, but either way, we're going. Twice total, and it sort of serves the function of the 5 chord, But cool, so pardon me, both of those go. That's then where something interesting happens. So where I'm drawing a little asterisk, I would say make that, section 2 of the verse, get good up to there, and then we're doing this boom up to C that incorporates technical elements we haven't even worked on yet. So now we're including, I'm trying to not hit the first string with these decisive strums, so new section is just stop, do it again, that's right. Writing. Anyway, I will just take a listen here. We can hear him doing it as well.
This is my version. Riding in the car. Take me riding the car. Take me riding the car. Take you riding the car.
Cool. So I just made a small error.
This is my version of Woody's song. Take me riding in the car song.
Pause. Cool. So it's totally 2. That's string 4 string, and I'll correct that on the page. And then we've got this. I'm focused on over here every single single time being a single note, little strums, and then big strums. Anyway, so I'd make that little subsection, just go until your brain complies and it actually feels easy rather than like 110% of your capability. Cool. And then, so let's just. So the C part was 5th string, 4th string, and when we hit the 4th string bass note, we're just hitting 3 strings up top. But it sounds to me like he's doing pinky through the whole thing, like. But it would totally sound fine to be like. Either way, there's an opportunity to throw in a next thing that you do know how to do. Cool, so stop and just work on the C part on its own. Don't loop it, don't turn it into a thing that loops there. Just get good at doing it once until it becomes somewhat effortless. Obviously, the idea is the entire song's going to be made up of stuff like this, so playing the whole thing is suboptimal for a lot of reasons. Hey, with C, we talked about this with D first, but a way you can play defense against hitting the 6th string, which even though it's a 3rd, sounds really bad, is having your thumb touching the 6th string. And that's, what the position that most people choose for first position chords right off the bat, without any sense of this is classical position and that's how you always play, which certainly isn't how it goes. It depends. And yeah, so there we are. We can totally go and click there. So that's going to be your strategy for C and D right here. So just kind of like feel that out a little bit. Anyway, so with C we're doing that already, and then we get to our D and we're going. Then G again. So where did I get wrong? Here's boom, 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 jig, boom, jiggy is what I missed. Cool. There we are. Everything is harmonious. So yeah, boom, jiggy, 2 of these. Cool. So there we are, and I really do want you to just be dynamite at this before you try the rest of it, because it's going to be really similar. You're just once through the whole thing. Here's your good starting tempo too. This is me starting this tempo to make sure I don't mess up. So that's where he starts doing like the goofball sounds and stuff. Yeah, so this whole, you can mess around with other combinations, like throwing in the open 5th string as a in your G's, which won't really sound good to sit on, but it'll sound good to go like. That's another one you can throw in there, and otherwise C sounds so much like I'm playing a 4th. So just overall discussion of stuff you can do when going. I'm playing G, and it's like you can hit this one. But that's what he's doing in that part. Great. So there we are. Section done. Goody. And I'll skip ahead in our lesson here and see if we can figure out the chorus really quick. But there is what we're working on today. Can't say enough that we're going precise pick, strum like that. We're definitely not going, and that's going to go really bad if that's how you do it. So that's why I'm putting such an emphasis on work on it in little sections, because otherwise you're not going to have conscious headspace enough to make sure that also just be sure you include a step where you totally eliminate rhythm, or play, if that's annoying to you, play really, really extremely slow. The point is to be consciously focused on what you're doing when you're memorizing it, and then switching to the playing headspace of guessing, feel thing, learning the dance steps, and then dancing, since this isn't really a familiar skill set, and it's one that's going to be in a zillion songs, especially the type of folk blues you like. Getting good at the first measure would be better than average at the whole thing, because it's so similar to things that happen in a lot of other songs. Also, go looking for other songs that are like this and mess around with them. Doom jig ding jiggy. Probably, if you can figure out what the chords are, look them up. You can, as an ear training exercise, try to figure out what the bass notes are. That's usually pretty easy to hear. Just the boom, ding part, whatever else is going on, and there it is. Doom jig, dum jiggy.